On Independence Square in Kyiv, flags from the Ukrainian People's Republic are flying. Soldiers from the decorated 1st Ukrainian Regiment, named after Bogdan Khmelnytsky, opened the parade. The regiment was formed in May of 1917. The regiment almost immediately was brought into the conflict during the Russian Revolution for a free Ukraine. After 100 years, it is once again facing imperial Russian ambitions on Ukrainian sovereignty. However, Ukraine has defended itself from Russian aggression. On the 26th year of independence, we finally left the enormous shock, pain, and tests in the Ukrainian economy left by the Russian hybrid war. We've restored GDP growth, and our further progress looks positive. This creates opportunities for constantly raising the standard of living for Ukrainians. We can already say that the worst, most difficult, and painful parts are past. However, a word of warning. We do not know what is in the mind of someone who sits beyond the border and sends to us those about whom he himself says they're not here. Since the beginning of Russian aggression in Ukraine, 200,000 soldiers have been mobilized. Half of them are enlisted soldiers. Another 130,000 are in the reserves. Beyond these dry numbers lie the courage and heroism of the Ukrainian armed forces and their loyalty to Ukraine. 24-year-old Vasily Tarasuk, a defender of the village of Avdiivka, received the honor of being called a hero of Ukraine. President Poroshenko himself hung the Order of the Golden Star on Vasily's breast, and Captain Yevgeny Loskota received his honors posthumously. Captain Loskota blew himself up with a grenade to stop a column of enemy armor. The honor was received by his mother and his son. Flags of the USA, Canada, the UK, and another 5 countries were also visible in the parade. Foreign military forces and advisors attended the parade to once again show their support for Ukraine. The parade was closed by veterans of the conflict in eastern Ukraine. They are a symbol of freedom and independence. Guests of the parade greeted the soldiers with standing ovations. Pavel is a Donbass veteran who came to watch the parade. He's fought on the front lines since the start of Russian aggression. He was heavily injured during the fighting. We took 5 settled points, and in Shirokino, the enemy counterattacked with the use of artillery, grad rockets, and tanks. The guy next to me died, but I lived. I'm in awe of soldiers who are standing there in the east, and those who I see here today in Kyiv. I think this parade must happen so that the guys who are defending my homeland saw that this is all for them, that only thanks to them we can calmly be here at this great celebration. The parade participants are also impressed. They say that they're very proud. When I was called to the army, I immediately ended up in the honor guard. They probably took me because I wanted it very much, plus my height. Today, I'm proud of our battalion. Ukrainians have always been a freedom-loving people. Kyiv residents who attended the parade are sure the Ukrainian soldiers will soon liberate the Donbass and Crimea and will raise the Ukrainian flag over the occupied cities.